On that big boss level, and I put that on my set, on my set, we set, on my set, on my. On my set, on my set, we set.
Hey, thanks for the assist out there. And by the way, now that I've officially got the part again, it's not too late for me to pull some strings and get you a role.
I think I'm cool with sitting this one out.
Alright, well the door's open if I'm back for Rank and File 5. Although I heard R-Truth pitch the producers on making it an office drama with him as a star, and it's under strong consideration, so we'll see. Oh, by the way, I left tickets for my real parents again. No luck though.
Still doing that, huh?
Yep. And who knows, maybe if they're not WWE fans, then they'll see me in the movie. Can't hurt.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, before you go out for your match, you mind signing my script?
Sure. May you always have a happy Ranksgiving.
See? It is catching on. Haha.
Busy night for you, huh? I mean, if I were defending my title against an opponent like me, I might be just a little more focused on my match.
Don't worry. I'm more than capable of helping a friend out and beating you in the same night.
Well, while you've been off auditioning for movies and getting in fights with your old high school bully, I've been training for our match. You see, it's become a bit personal for me. You might even say I feel disrespected by your attitude. It's like everything's easy for you, huh? You show up in WWE and just waltz your way to the top? Well, that makes me angry.
Didn't you do the exact same thing?
Not even close.
You're right. It's not the same. Because I didn't have a famous dad to help me get here. I've earned everything I have.
There it is again. Disrespect. And speaking of that, beating me is not even on your list as far as I can tell.
I only put my goals on there, not things I expect to do.
Fair enough. Well, after tonight, you'll have a new goal to put on your list. Take back the Raw Women's Championship from Charlotte Flair. Woo!
Can you believe they're all the way up to Rank and File 7 now?
No, I can't. I thought they would have stopped making them after your performance.
Wow! Didn't realize this was a roast.
No, it's just that you definitely had some interesting priorities earlier in your career. First, it was the movie. Then you were obsessed with getting your own action figure.
It was on the list since day one.
Yeah, which made you super jealous when I got one before you did. Remember this? Are you still a little bit jealous?
No.
Are you sure?
I think you're exaggerating how I reacted.
Really? Because that's not how I remember it. Check it out! My first action figure! Pretty cool, right?
Awesome. They really nailed the detail in your face.
You didn't even really look at it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about action figures. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Literally no one says that. Wait, are you jealous because you don't have one yet?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, look, I get it. This was more your thing, but it's just an action figure.
It's more than that to me. Think of how you felt when I won a title in WWE before you did. It's like that, but 10 times worse.
Comparing titles to action figures might be a little extreme, but if it makes you feel any better, I'll wait and let you cross it off our list whenever you get one.
No, it's fine. Cross it off. You earned it.
I see you got your first action figure. We've had like 30 now, so it's kind of boring at this point.
Where's yours?
I think he didn't get one.
Well, that's awkward. I think even like Tom Phillips got one.
He doesn't really deserve it.
Well, that's true. He's lucky even to be on the roster.
Sorry, we got sidetracked with a private conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with you. But since apparently you don't have an action figure, we like to give you ours.
Happy Rusev Day!
Do you think he heard what we said?
Who cares? He's a loser.
I heard it, you freaking jerks, and if I had an action figure of my own, I would team up with Red's action figure to kick your action figure stupid plastic butts.
Or even better, how about we take them down in real life?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that.
From Chicago. WWE superstars end up facing each other in the ring for a variety of reasons. Tonight, Red and Trey are squaring off with Rusev and Lana because of, well, action figures. But from what I hear, Trey was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get an action figure and then was apparently offended when Rusev and Lana tried to graciously give him theirs.
Hey, I can relate to Trey. I mean, you guys have them, but when am I going to get my own action figure?
Never. Never ever, because nobody wants that, Saxton. Rusev might want to check his ego here. Might come back to haunt him. Watch this athleticism. Oh, flipping the script on him there. Caught off guard. Jarring impact. He skirts away, living to fight another day. Lights out. DDT connects.
The mighty Rusev looking a bit surprised by this assault.
Setting up. Adamant in the corner. And it's Rusev answering back. Oh, look at his aggression in the corner. Yeah, boot right in the jaw. Running knee. Rusev might get an early 3 count. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down. It's pretty obvious that by the way that Rusev applies the accolade, our true American hero is looking to do a lot more than win the match. Rusev wants to seriously injure his opponents, each and every one of them. Oof! Elbow smash! Bang! Oh, kick right to the gut. Big boot! Oh, no, this isn't going to end well. Oh, my God! Surfboard leg breaker. Whoa, Lana able to avoid damage. No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here. Incredible athleticism.
This is the kind of action you get in a mixed tag match. Working together.
Watching cable television's hottest show. It's Monday Night Raw. And there's the reversal from Rusev. Absolutely spiked. DD. Look at
decision there, Michael. Harsh impact.
Ooh! Rusev stumbling a bit here. He has him right where he wants him. Are we about to see it?
This is his chance.
Here we go for the win.
1, 2, 3.
And this mixed tag's over. What a win. Here are your winners. They proved who the better competitor was tonight.
With these two working together, there's no telling how far they can go in their respective divisions.
And I can imagine there aren't too many people at home regretting tuning in for that amazing match. Wow.
In all seriousness, even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that, you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie, you deserve it. You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickie, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win women's tag team championships with Mickie James.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever, Iconic Talk, with your hosts,
The Iconics.
We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is a part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
Why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law, one of my favourites. Now, Law 2.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch the segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey?
Because Mickie's so old. Get it?
Hilarious. She really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before. So what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match. And I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win, you end my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickie with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so, they violated Law 3.
Red and Mickie are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
This is a non-title match with the stipulation that if Red and Mickie can defeat the Iconics, they earn a shot at their tag team titles. However, if the Iconics win, Mickie James' career will be over.
And Red and Mickie are clearly not 100% after that brutal attack by the Iconics.
Look, no one wants to see a pioneer like Mickie James have her career come to an end, but it's going to happen sooner or later, and I have a feeling it'll be sooner, as in tonight, at the hands of the tag team champions.
She's looking relentless now.
She's efficient and dangerous with her offense thus far.
Oh, torturous knee.
And here we go now. Elbow drop. Look at this. Boom. Nice. Tagged in.
Born in Australia, Peyton Royce's path to WWE saw her travel many miles, including a stop in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, where, like many before her, Peyton honed her craft before ultimately joining WWE.
Oh, what a kick. Split leg drop. She's losing some steam now.
I don't know how much longer she can go on absorbing all this punishment. She needs to find a way to make it to her corner and make the tag.
Changes her fortune there. Oh, on the apron.
2. Evading possible disaster there.
3. Ooh, what impact.
Kick right to the midsection.
5.
It is just incredible. It's electric in this arena tonight. Corey, Byron did allude to Peyton Royce's training in Canada.
Yeah, she's a product of your best friend, Lance Storm, and that's one of the reasons why Peyton is so good in the ring. I'm just glad Storm's personality didn't rub off on her during training.
Comes in off the tag. 5. You know, there's just so much at stake for these teams in this match. A win in this one is just absolutely huge.
Billie Kay showing such creativity. When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Absolutely has to make a tag here.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, Michael.
She comes up short.
I can't even begin to tell you how important that tag was to their chances here tonight.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, the New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold. Mickie James is on the attack now.
Flapjack, face first. Hoping to make a tag here.
It sounds like there are a lot of people here tonight hoping for the exact same thing.
Failed on the tag attempt.
Mickie James setting a frenetic pace. She's looking unstoppable, actually. Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
Desperately trying to get to the corner now.
It's not going to be easy, though, Michael.
Here we go. She's almost there.
The tag looks to be inevitable at this point.
Looks like we're going to get the tag.
I think you're right, Michael. Boom!
There's the tag. Really needs to get to the corner and make a tag.
Otherwise, this match may be over sooner than later.
She fails to make the tag.
She really needed to get to her corner, too.
She's calling her out. She's got that gleam in her eyes. Oh, it's coming.
Nasty attack to the neck.
Can she shut the door on this one?
Oh, man, Peyton Royce is in trouble.
Boom, what an elbow. Bam, suplex. In the corner.
This is not where she wants to be, Michael. I can tell you that.
Uh-oh.
In position. Look out. Here it comes.
Drop kick. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage.
Tagged in. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh! Hooked up and backdrop suplex. In off the tag.
And it's Billie Kay showing some agility.
Lariat. Mickie James with a Mick kick. It's obvious Billie Kay is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
This is bad, guys. I don't even think she has enough power to get to her corner to make the tag.
Monkey flip. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Uh-oh.
Oh, spiking DDT.
Oh, brutal. She's got the shoulders down.
1, 2, 3.
A win like that says a lot about a duo.
Here are your winners, Azrael, Drake, and Mickie James.
That was a big pinfall victory right there.
These women make it almost...
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match, which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or willy willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey, Mickie, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
The following contest is an Australian rules tag team match.
Multi-time champion Mickie James.
From Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics.
The champ comes into...
Matchups like these are why I love tag team wrestling.
You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian rules tag team championship match.
And don't forget, Red and Mickie have the added pressure of Mickie's career being on the line. If they lose, this chapter of Mickie's life is officially over.
That's all true, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that Red has added Win Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James to her list. She has a very successful track record when it comes to achieving her goals.
Cover by the champ. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
It's going to take more than that to keep her down.
Whoa, not so fast.
DDT! Now with complete control.
Oh, geez, you might break a neck that way.
An uppercut. That'll cost some teeth.
She ducks out of the way there.
Side Russian leg sweep. And a suplex. So agile. The champ getting put to the test here.
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep. Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickie, and by extension, Mickie's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickie have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal.
Boom, what impact.
Look, Mickie James is on the attack now.
The champ taking their share of hits now.
Kick right to the midsection.
Looking a little dazed here. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
and now she gets her for a second time.
Third time's a charm, Cole. Remember that as this match goes on.
High cross body.
Oh, nasty impact. Really just laying it in.
Uh-oh. Oh, what a knee. Flapjack.
These superstars look determined to destroy each other here tonight, which is what you would expect, I guess, when the gold is on the line.
And she's back in the ring now.
And it's Billie Kay showing some agility.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
The effects of this match are showing on the champ.
Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit out power bomb. Not sure why.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her.
Running clothesline. Look at this. Snap suplex. Uh-oh.
Oh, spiking DDT.
Shoulders down for the count. 2 count. New champ. No.
The size of this girl's heart is simply immeasurable.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Look at this. Suplex. Boom. God. What a drop kick right to the back. Uh-oh. Phoenix splash. Into the pin attempt. There's 2. Wow. Ooh, right to the throat.
Ooh, that kick. Big elbow. Boy, knees right to the lower back. And a reverse DDT to follow.
She's really taking it. Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
New champion.
Not only has Red helped Mickie James ward off retirement, they're now the new women's tag team champions.
To win this match under the pressure they faced and do it in enemy territory under the Iconics rules is truly impressive.
Honestly, I think a lot of credit goes to Red and her list. Someone said it before the match. That list is a powerful motivational tool for Red.
Yeah, that someone was me, Corey.
Nah, it couldn't have been you. It probably was Cole.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
You know, when you think headline, a pay-per-view, who do you think of?
This woman right here.
Mickie James! Months ago, Red essentially resuscitated her idol Mickie James' career. Tonight, after issuing her an open and honest challenge, she may now cause it to come to a sudden conclusion.
If you ask me, Red's being extremely selfish. She's prioritizing the list and her individual goals ahead of her tag team championship and her supposed friend's career.
You may feel that way, but from all accounts, Mickie James was completely fine with how Red approached her regarding this match. She even said if she was going to lose her title and her career, she'd want it to be to Red.
Well, I, for one, will never understand that.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? From the top. Elbow drop. She's gaining momentum here, guys.
She's efficient and dangerous with her offense thus far.
Ooh, bullseye.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Oh, she turns it around.
Big boot. Oh, guys, there's the mat slam.
With some attitude.
The champ now absorbing a little damage.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
This one's about the women's championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title. Moonsault! Oh,
what a forearm.
Big boot!
Now that was athletic.
It's champion's advantage. The title cannot change hands by countout or disqualification. You can lose the match, but still keep the championship.
Ooh! That is a great reversal.
Soul kick. Mickie James appears to be on her last legs.
I'm sorry.
Red hits the Mick kick.
Is this the end for Mickie James?
It's all over. Red is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And as a result, Mickie James' historic career has come to an end.
Red ended Mickie's career with her own move. What a true friend.
I think it was actually a sign of respect to do it that way.
Yeah, it was almost like a tribute.
You know, it would have been a good tribute, continuing to defend the tag championship and not ending your idol's career.
You deserve this moment.
A nice gesture from our new champion, Red, giving Mickie James a chance to say goodbye to the WWE Universe.
And no matter how I feel about Red right now, I do want to say thank you to Mickie James. You will be missed.
Thank you, Mickie.
And that's how I won my first SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
That totally sucked the air out of the room.
That's why I wanted to skip over that part of the story.
I'll distract him with the visual aid. With everything we'd accomplished, we were really starting to cement our legacies, especially in our hometown where we'd always been overshadowed by a certain individual, until this happened. That is a beautiful sign, don't you think?
I agree. I would never throw rocks at a sign like that.
Even though we were gaining respect and recognition, I still felt like I had a lot more to prove than Red. She had won championships everywhere we went, and I only had my Universal title win over Samoa Joe that was mostly considered a fluke. Sure, I started a movie, but that sort of thing didn't hold the same weight. So I sought out the advice from someone who was a visionary in this business. A man who had been the guiding force behind the careers of countless legendary superstars.